Hello and welcome. Uh, my name is Ahmad Khan, and this lecture I'm going to show you how we can find SQL injection vulnerability with single character. Previously, we learned uh, about SQL injection, how SQL queries is going to work in real scenario. Right now, we have a little bit knowledge about SQL queries, SQL injections, and we already know about SQL injection, what it is. So it's a time to understand what SQL injection is and how it's um, working in a real practical scenario. Um, in this lecture, we will try to find SQL injection vulnerability. We will try to reproduce SQL injection vulnerability with a single character. What I mean by a single character, I will show in a bit. But first of all, let me to um, let me to give you the concept about that. So you can see here, let's suppose this is the website and which we are trying to find SQL injection with a single character. You can see here, let's suppose this website could be your own website, this website could be your own website depending on it. In my case, this is example.com. So you can see here, this is example.com and I have a title which is equal to jockey and action equal to search. Basically, uh, this website is going to search uh, for a character, for a string called jockey, and the title is sorry, the query is title. So this website is sending a request to web application with a query, and the web application will forward the request to a database. Basically, this website is going to perform an action for a search. In a search, we are looking for a title. The title will be equal to jockey. So as a result, we will see a search about jockey if it's found. If it's not found, we will see it's not found. Database will perform action on this query, on this request, and will send us back and and the form of response, and it will display within the HTML content. We will be able to see that, and if it's not found, as I said before, we will see not found, something like this. So how this query is gonna work, what's the magic behind that, let me understand you. Basically, the query is that select all from movie. Basically, there will be a table about movie, like you can see here jockey. Obviously this is a movie site, I will show you in a bit, and we are searching for a movie called jockey. The title is jockey, so we are sending the request. So this is a query. The query is look like this: select all. This is a wildcard which is used for to select all from movies, means select those movies, those from movies where title equal to jockey. So this will select all those movies which title is jockey. So how it's gonna work? You can see. Let me understand you. The query must be having, like how the query can be, uh, how the query can must be have, and what situation? Let me understand you. Let me try to explain. So now you can see here we have example backslash title which is equal to k jockey. So if I will put a single character, you can see here this is the single character. If I will put this, how it's gonna work? What will be the query? So you can see here select all from movie, the same. We have the same query, but we have little bit changes in this query and the string. You can see here the jockey is the string, and you can see here now the includes includes for this. The query is not includes. You can see here. Uh, Let me go back. And this particular scenario, you can see the query is enclosed by a single quote. You can see here this is the first quote, this is the last quote, and the string is enclosed by that quotes. Now in case of a single character, you can see the query is not enclosed by a single quote. Now you can see the database is confused. No, this is fine. The database will look for this. This is fine. Database will think, yes, this is fine. This is fine, but what is this? Now the database is confused for the enclosed for the last code. That's why as a result we will see an error. The query will misbehave. So that particular error will be interesting for us because that particular error will help us to find SQL injection, that will be error based SQL injection. Now how we will be able to uh, reproduce it? Let me give you the concept of reproducing SQLi. Now you can see here we have the same query. You can see I have inserted single quote. I will ordered this query. I will order database by a column 1, and I will tell to database to ignore everything after 1. So the query will look like select all from movie where title equal to Jockey. Now you can see here we have three single quote. So first two quote will resort for this. You can see here the first two quote are resort for Jockey string. After that we have ordered by 1. Now this is fine. This is really working, and this is a logically true. After that we are going to tell to database to comment everything after 1. So database will comment everything, database will ignore everything after 1. So let's assume that we will neglect this. So you can see here, if we will focus on that particular line, this is fine because the query, the string is enclosed by single quote, and you can see the query is also fine ordered by 1. This is a command. If you remember in the previous videos, I told you about SQL commands. So by using this concept, we will be able to retrieve the confidential data of databases that will get executed. How we can execute right now practically, let's see. Now we have a little bit understanding of SQL queries, a single correct. Now let's see. You can see here I have this website. Let me visit again. Control Z. Let me visit it. You can see here. Let me logo it. Okay. Enter credential DE and the password is bug. So if I will log in, you can see I'm successfully logged into this. Now we will, in this particular scenario, we talked about searched. So if I will click this, you can see here SQL get search. This will be the get. I will click on hack, and now you can see we can search for movies. So if I will type Jockey, you can see not found. You can see Jockey is not found. As I said before, if I will search for Jockey, the query will look like this. Select all from movie where title equal to be Jockey. So if Jockey will found, we will see the title, release, character, we will see just the title. And if it will not found, we will see no movie were found. So what happen if I will again put Jockey, if I will click on search, let me look for the search bar. You can see here, this is the search bar and this is the URL where this URL performing action about search, and the search we are passing a query. The query is title which is equal to Jockey. So if I will remove this, if I will put a single character, if I will hit enter, that's cool, we got an error. You have an error in your SQL syntax. Check the manual that correspond to your SQL Server version for the right syntax in here. This at line 1. So we got the same result as I explained before. You can see now the query is looked like this after putting a single comment. This is the encoded form for single character. So we can put like %27. We will get the same result. You can see. Now we are trying to play with this. Now we will bypass this error and we will extract the information. What I'm going to do, I will again put a single character. I will tell to database to order this query by 1, and I will also tell to database to ignore everything after 1. Fine. So this 2 minus is used for the command, and this one is used to ensure that the command is properly terminated. So what happened if I will hit enter button? Not result found. Cool, you can see here again the query is working. So if I will search for like a movie Iron Man, and you can see here I'm able to find it. Again, if I will type like Joki, you can see Iron Man. um, I'm going to type Iron plus Man, and you can see. So now let me try with a single character. Let's see. You can see here now I'm getting an error. So if I will order this, order ordered by 1, if I will hit the enter, you can see I'm able to extract the movie information by using this, because this query is true right now. And in future lecture we will see how we can extract the database information, how we can get the confidential information of databases by using this. And this query is we did it by using union operator. This is a union. So in future we will see this and details. We will try to bypass random application firewall, web application firewall, which is basically um, web. We will see how we can bypass filters. For now, for this lecture, I think it's enough. We will see you soon in the next lecture. Thank you.